were doing, reality television when it was your life, right? When you were on Real Housewives of New York City. Is it harder now when your husband and your child are part of the mix? Does that make it harder? Because it's not just you, it's about your relationship with your husband and your daughter too?
It was difficult doing Housewives because I was engaging in catty conversation and drama that is not authentic to me. It's just not really who I am. It's difficult to do my show now because it's in my house, in my life. It's more about the cameras just being in my apartment all the time and in my space. I like my space, I like my privacy. I'm very proud of my show because I know that it's completely the truth. I can control what I did with 7 other women, what they do. I only know that my family is being completely honest about who we are and what my life is, and so I'm proud of the product.
Is Bethenny Ever After continuing, or is this, I thought I read maybe this could be the last season?
I have had a lot of reality television. I was on the Martha Stewart Apprentice. I was on Skating with the Stars. I have been on Real Housewives. I have been on Bethenny Getting Married and Bethenny Ever After. I am very, very tired. I really don't know how much more of this I would like to do.
I was going to ask you, why do you think it is, and maybe you just touched on it, but why do you think it is that you, of all the other Real Housewives, happen to be the one who was able to branch out and become a household name?
I knew what I wanted to do. I was a natural food chef. I took the show reluctantly. I turned it down several times and then decided I was going to do it because this is how I could use it as a platform as a natural food chef to build a brand. To market the book Naturally Thin that I had already written, to market the product Skinny Girl Margarita that I had already thought of. I wasn't sitting there getting on television and then grabbing
Different
to find
causes
something to
or
do.
platforms,
Because
yeah.
what happens if people, they go on television and they say, oh, I have to pick something. What am I gonna be? Who am I? Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And I even have struggles in several of my businesses. I have to work really hard at it, even though it is completely authentic to me. That's why people think that's why it's fool's gold.
One of the words that your super fans will use to describe you, authentic, relatable. She seems like someone who could be my girlfriend. Do you think that's the secret to your success and it's legitimate?
I like to think that I'm authentic. I like to think that I'm relatable. It's just, this is what it is. I'm being truthful, I'm being honest. It's all out there. You don't have to love me, but I'm telling you the truth.
Your fans consider your husband the perfect husband. Does it make it hard to be married to someone everyone in the world thinks is the perfect man?
It has made it hard to be married to someone that people think are perfect, but I think that people are starting to realize that that's unrealistic, and they're starting to realize that I'm not perfect, Jason's not perfect, our marriage isn't perfect, and that no house is perfect. It can be a little bit disenchanting to people because they just want my life to be perfect because it's very inspirational and hopeful for them. But then again, it makes them feel better to know that I'm exactly like them and that what's going on in my house is very similar to what's going on in many people's homes.
Obviously, you have your own show, but I wonder, do you have another favorite reality TV show?
I watched The Shahs of Sunset, which I enjoyed a lot last night. I watched Real Housewives of Atlanta. I really like that show. I used to like watching more young, mindless shows. Like I used to be a Gossip Girl or like a Hills person or just things that really, a Jersey Shore, like really check you out. There's nothing to think about.
Still a Jersey Shore fan?
I've been watching it, but I'm on the way out. I get anxiety at how filthy the background is.